gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, the Pleiadian Priestess. I have a juicy reading for you today, so stick around if you want to see what's in store. So, today we have a message from someone with the ultimate sweet tooth for you, for your particular brand of sweetness. I might add, So today we're going to be getting into what do they think is so sickeningly sweet about you. Okay, so this reading is inspired by the song Hosier is Too Sweet. So give the song a listen before the reading, after the reading, or never. Who knows? It's up to you. And that is all that I have for you guys. Okay. I am considering doing a extended on what are their intentions. So I don't know. Or just make that a separate video, honestly. I might do that. Because it's too soon, it's too early for extendeds on this channel. So we're just gonna get into the what are their intentions in the next reading, and I'm gonna, make a precursor of saying if you watched the last reading, this is an extended to that reading, a part two, I might add. So in today's reading, we have three groups. We have the blue group, the yellow group, and the aquamarine green blue group. Okay. So you're going to choose which group calls out to you the most, and these groups or these cards contain parts of the song that will be, important or significant to your connection, to what they think is sweet about you, to what they think about you in general, to maybe who they are, kind of thing. A little bit of everything in the lyrics. And without further ado, you're going to choose your group, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to your reading. Today's message is from someone with the ultimate sweet tooth for your particular brand of sweet. Okay, I was gonna use another wording when I was, writing the intro for this, but I'm like, we're gonna keep it kid friendly, YouTube friendly. So you know what I mean. They have a particular brand. Craving for your kind of sweet. Okay, so what do they think is so sickeningly sweet about you is what we're going to be getting into in today's reading. And I've decided to do another part, which is what are their intentions with you. So if you ever see a what are their intentions video, right after this one, it's definitely a continuation of this. I don't want to get into too much in one reading, then it makes it extra long. And I don't mind long readings, but I'm still building the channel. I don't want them all to be like 3 hours, 4 hours long. You know what I mean? I could chat, So we have the part of your song here, which is how you chose your reading. I had to kind of put another colored card on top of it to cover some of the lyrics that you guys got. We're definitely gonna get into this after I get a little bit into your energy, so stick around if you're really that curious which part of the song you guys got. I recommend you listen to the song before the reading or even after the reading, maybe to kind of get more into the vibes. It's such a good song. I heard it as this is like a new song from his new I think it's album or LP, and I listened to it like the first day it came out. I believe it was like a Thursday or Friday. And immediately after hearing it, I'm like, yeah, I definitely have to, do a reading about it. And it's funny because it's like gone viral since then. And I'm like, okay, so it was like a good gut instinct for me to know to use this song. I've seen it on TikTok a lot, and I'm sure if you're someone who's on TikTok a lot, you will definitely, hear the sound if you go listen to the song. And if you don't, then you have a new bomb song to listen to. So immediately we're just going to get into the vibe. I'm going to start off with the, animal spirit oracle to get into a little bit of your energy. What do they think is so sickeningly sweet about you? What do they think is so sickeningly sweet about my group one spirit? Ooh, you're a unicorn. I just heard you're rare. You're very rare. And until they met you, they didn't think there was anyone, like out there in the world like you. So it's definitely given they never met anyone like you before. And I'm automatically hearing this song. I've never seen anything quite like you tonight by on the script. No, I want you more than want. It's like I need you more than need. Yeah. I've seen you in jeans with no makeup on, and I've stood there in awe as your for the prom. And I'm blessed as a man to have seen you in white, but I've never seen anything quite like you tonight. I'm like, yeah, the whole song is coming through, so it could be important. You could be married to this person, maybe, because they've seen you in jeans with no makeup on. They stood there and honored your date for the prom. They're blessed as a man to have seen you in white, which means you could have been married, or they've just seen you in white, but they've never seen anything quite like you tonight. So there could have been like a specific moment where this person realized they loved you. It could have been when they first saw you. Um when they keep seeing you, I'm getting a vibe like whenever they see you, it's like a wow factor, to that moment. If they haven't seen you in a long time, if they're seeing you post on social media, if you don't know this person personally or not currently in each other's lives, it's like a wow fact. Like every time I see you, this person, they get more and more beautiful kind of thing, with the whole unicorn. You stand there in awe when you see a unicorn because you never knew they were real until you've seen one. What else? We have a swan, so definitely there's some elegance to you, but not too much since it kind of wants to come out in reverse. It could be like an edge to you. You look sickeningly sweet. You look innocent. You look adorable. You look, pure, but you're kind of not, or there could be an element of you not being fully pure, or maybe around them. You have like a little extra spunk to you because we have the swan, but then we also had like come out in reverse. But I guess we'll get more into that once we get all the cards out. I'll just take one more card, please. What is so sickeningly sweet about my group ones from their person's perspective? It's like a darkness around you, or there could be a darkness around them, and you just bring light to that darkness. Because here we have black and white, and I'm being particularly taken with the darkness around their eyes. There could be something about when your eyes go dark, when they go hooded, when they go lustful, the energy when you're swimming, because that's what the swans do, or the way you just glide across a room. You walk very, like you're royalty kind of thing. Like I said, like an elegance, the way you walk, you all eyes are on you, because people would literally think there's a queen or a princess or a prince in their presence. With the way you walk, you command the attention of a room. The unicorn is definitely someone who's very sweet, very pure, very healing. I'm automatically being taken to the scene in Harry Potter and I think it was the Chamber of Secrets, where he catches Voldemort in the Forbidden Forest eating, sucking the blood of a unicorn. And I think Dumbledore ends up telling him, or Dumbledore or Hagrid ends up telling him, unicorns are the most sacred, beings in the forest, and by killing them, you kind of damn yourself a little bit by drinking or sucking their blood. This person could think there's like a otherworldliness about you, ethereal vibe about you as well. And that's why you're so sickeningly sweet, because you look cute, you look elegant, you look well put together, you look like royalty, something out of this world, and then you also have an elegance about you. Um, but yeah, healing, because the blood saves anyone, even someone on the brink of death. But then there's also like a death mark, curse, bad juju on anyone who would hurt the unicorn in the Harry Potter, universe, or the wizarding world of Harry Potter. So that could be also a vibe. This person thinks if anyone hurts you, you can immediately, or they just immediately get bad karma. They could have seen it happen, or they're just scared of it, happening to them, because of you being someone they view so highly. It's kind of like if you were to, like someone putting like, a curse on you if you were to ever hurt this person or go against this person, because that's how powerful they are. That's how highly everyone views them. It's kind of like there was a video that I saw on TikTok where it was like the Selenas of the world, the Selena Quintanilla, I think her name was, and the Princess Dianas. They like, even in their death, in their life, they had droves of people for them who just loved them, and it was just an energy about them. Yes, they were beautiful, yes, they were in positions of power, but I feel like even if they weren't, they would have been that kind of, they had that other world, like, oh my gosh, bow down to the queen presence. And even in their death, people still flock to Princess Diana. Kids from my generation who didn't even know her, who wasn't born when she died, love her, flock to her, are, in awe of her, still mention her to this day, like her name, her voice, her, impact will never die, and that could be this person thinks you are as well. Then with Selena, like she was just a pure soul, you know. She like smiled all the time. She had fun. Like her energy was just pure and beautiful. And her and Princess Diana have the same vibe. And I believe the video that I was watching was, I think his name was Vincent. He's like an artist. The only song that I know by him is "Save Myself." So this person may also love that you can save yourself. That's what's so sickeningly sweet about you. That, you know what I mean. They also came off as very strong, you know, feminine figures as well. Um, Ones who are, you know, have the capacity to lead. You know, they may not have wanted to, they didn't have the choice, they just wanted to sing. Selena just wanted to sing, you know, and Diana was handpicked to, you know, be the matriarch or future monarch, you know what I mean? But the video he was talking about was how the person who killed Selena, it was going to be coming out of jail soon. And she's like, she better watch her back, watch her front, watch her up, watch her down, because people are going to be coming for her. Like, you killed a literal angel on earth. Why would you do that? For no reason, you know, kind of vibe. So it's like people will flock, and you, one, in one way, shape, or form, whether it's you that's doing the, you know, reckoning, the revenge, or the people around you, or you know what I mean, who's doing the revenge. This person just knows that by hurting you, they could have experienced it themselves because they hurt you, and they experienced, you know, bad karma or something that bad happens to them immediately, kind of thing. But for whatever reason, this person thinks that if you get hurt or you were to hurt someone, no, if someone were to hurt you, immediately this person will get bad karma. You know, that's something, some ideology they have about you. And I do want one more card. I probably don't need another card because that's going to lead to more talking. But it came out anyway. Thank you. Okay, and then we have a dolphin. Look, you know how to have fun. This is giving me, like I said, that Selena energy. She's just always cheesy and smiling and having a good time on stage, dancing. That could be what's really sweet about you. You know, you're someone who's very giddy. You're excitable. You know, everything is interesting to you. You get excited about every little thing. You're not someone who's hard to please, which they really find very sweet. I'm hearing endearing. You know, if somebody were to bring you ice cream, you're gonna be giddy and excited and happy. So like, thanks, you know, you know, you get excited at everything. Nothing really wears off for you. The excitement never wears off. If you're going to Disneyland, you're gonna have the same excitement you've had the first time you went, the 100th time you go. You know, if your person asks, hey, you want to go on a date, you have the same excitement for them that you've always had around them. It doesn't die down, which is kind of like what I was saying with the whole "I've never seen anything quite like you tonight" song, where they've seen you in jeans with no makeup on, and they stood there in awe as your date for the prom, and they were blessed as a man to have seen you in white, but for some reason, they've never seen anything quite like you tonight, whenever that tonight may be in the song. So this moment could still be coming, or it has come already. Like I said, every time they see you, it's fresh and new and exciting, and every time you see them, it's fresh and new and exciting as well, which they just love. They find it so sweet about you that you get excited about certain things. You're also very friendly. You have a very bubbly, open air to you, which is, you know, on par for the Princess Diana and the Selena vibe that I'm picking up from you. Like, when it's time for you to be serious, you are able to be serious, but it doesn't distract or take away from your kindness, your pure energy. The way Diana would stop and talk to people, she actually cared, you know, even if they said no, you have to keep walking, you know. She's like, no, I want to stop and talk to them. They're calling my name. They want to talk to me, you know, which is why she was a princess for the people. So you can be someone who's for the people, which is why, like I said, if something bad were to ever happen to you and it was caused by someone else, that person's definitely, you know, getting flooded. I'm also hearing the vibe of, you know, like when Beyonce, somebody said something wrong about her beehive, you know, her beehive is there buzzing the person, putting bees in their comment section. Like, you know, there are repercussions for harming you. And it could be something as worse, as bad as death, you know? That's how powerful this person thinks you are. Like the way these people have, you know, some notoriety to them, they have bodyguards, you know? And those bodyguards are making sure no one's there to hurt them. So, you know, immediate repercussions for someone trying to hurt you, kind of thing. And like I said, I'm getting the vibe they may have experienced this. Like, they were with you, they may have hurt you, and they experience immediate repercussions. Like, something bad happened a minute later or a day later, you know, and they just know that it's because of you. With the dolphin, there's something like very bubbly, joyful about you. You can be like very zoomies. You can be like dogs. You get the zoomies. and you just can't sit still. Sometimes you have to get up and jump around and dance. You're very lively, alive. Full of life. And I'm hearing the a line from the movie Vivo. He's like, "You're so full of music and life. I have the perfect name for you, Vivo. And if you something like that, would you pass the hat? Right along like that, would you pass the hat?" That song is crap. What is it? Well, basically, it's a song from the movie Vivo on Netflix. That Lin-Manuel Miranda produced and made the music for, kind of thing. And basically, a man meets a kinkajou, a kind of monkey, in a tree in Cuba where he lives, and he's scared. He's running away from like a dog or a wolf or something, and he saves him, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll take you home." And he's trying to figure out a name for the monkey, and he's like, "You are so full of music and life. I have the perfect name for you, Vivo," which is like life, I believe, or something like that. So that could be, significant. Ooh. So that could be significant. You're so full of music and life. Maybe you're someone who's always dancing, singing around the place. That could just look at the colors, like a very youthful, vibrant vibe to you. And that's definitely like I said, on par for unicorn as well. They're very innocent. They're very sweet. They're very like a rainbow esqueness. But your aura could be the kind of blue or yellowy. You also, what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? You also, we're just gonna say, give off the vibe of someone like being very tranquil, calm. Like I said, when the time comes, you can be calm, very regal, otherworldly, in control, in command. Like you're gliding on water, cool, calm, and collected. And other times you're just very out there and bubbly. So we're just gonna keep going because I feel like I just sat here and talked a lot. So we're gonna get into the tarot cards. Okay, I pulled a lot of cards and I didn't need it. And I know this. I know I don't need a lot of cards, but I still always bring them out anyway, which makes the reading so long. But if you're willing to stick around and watch, I'm willing to sit here and chat, okay? You know what? No, I'm going to get cards from here or here. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But this is like I wanted to pull from, but I didn't because they're kind of the same size as these cards, and I want to keep the size scheme that I have going on here. Okay, what else do they find sickeningly sweet about my group ones, please? Yeah, I feel like there's like a dark feminine energy about you with like the darkness around the unicorn. But it's like hiding somebody pure. So maybe on the surface, on the outer layer, you could be someone who's hard to reach. Someone who comes off overly serious, someone who's very regal, and the more they get to know you, the more you finally open up and they see this burst of color because they can feel it, they can sense the color beneath you. They can sense it here with the muted rainbow, but the more we got into your energy, the more it became like full and living color. So it's a gradual process. You may come off as scared. Like I said, there will be repercussions for hurting you when you first meet someone, and that's kind of the person who has a dark feminine energy, where people are kind of scared of them, as in all of them as they are. They're also just as scared of them. Because you can sense something powerful lies beneath this person, or they have like powerful friends. I'm hearing I have friends on the other side from Dr. Is it Olivier? No, Facilier from Princess of the Frog. That's what he loved to walk around boasting. I've got friends on the other side, kind of thing. And they can be good friends. They don't have to be bad friends. But this person knows they will face consequences for hurting you. That's too many. Why do they consider my group one sickeningly sweet, please? I hope they're coming out straight. What is so sweet about my group ones? Please, group ones. Nothing. We have something. We have an ending, the moth, and the eucalyptus. Yeah, you see this is giving me a little bit of what's her name? Jade energy from Victorious, where like she would say, I'm gonna end you, or people were just like so scared of her, but deep down inside she was hiding a very insecure, very sensitive kind of person. And I do feel like it's the people who have the hardest shell, who have the softest inside, because they have to get used to being this person to keep themselves from getting hurt, you know? So definitely like, maybe Cancer energy could be coming through here potentially, or just giving Jade from Victorious, where she had to be this mean and scary, opposing kind of person with the dark hair, the different colors, and like the kind of goth alternative, emo kind of girl vibe that had people wary of her when they first met her. Like everybody in the school was scared of her and they would run from her, avoid her. But then you would also wonder in the show, why did Beck love her or stay with her so much when she was such a horrible person? And it's because there was a lot of her that we didn't know about, we didn't see. And he's the one who was brave enough, who had the courage to deal with her. There was plenty of times where he's the only one who could get her to stop. Like he would tell her, hey, relax, and she would kind of relax because I guess she felt comfortable enough around this person or around him to like let her guard down and let him seal parts of her where he was like, okay, you are worth loving, kind of thing, because everyone is, even the Jays of the world, kind of thing. So like it's like giving dark feminine, where you're someone who's like, I'll end you if you do anything to hurt me, and this person finds that cute for whatever reason. They can find it cute because they know who you are beneath the surface, like, oh, look at her, she comes off so strong and hard-headed to everyone else, but I know what's going on beneath the surface. Here we have determination. They find your determination sweet, which is cute. And then we have creative ingenuity. So you're a creative genius. They're like, I don't know how you come up with these things, but I love it. They find your yeah. See, I'm hearing the SpongeBob episode where he was telling Squidward, I have an idea, kind of thing. Like you just like, and you're just cute and adorable like SpongeBob. Like when you have an idea, there's something cute about it. Like when you have that eureka moment, or when you're so excited to come and tell them about what you came up with, or show them your new song, show them the new dance move you just learned, show them the new trend you learned on TikTok, and maybe rope them into doing it with you, kind of thing. Like a very fun vibe about you, very fun, creative energy. You know, you can be someone who creates trends, whether it's on social media, just in your life. You're the kind of person who does something, and the people around you just start slowly doing it too. And now we're gonna get to tarot cards, and after that, we're gonna get into the part of the song you guys got. I want to keep y'all waiting for too long. So what else do they love? Not love. Okay, so this person could love you because that just keeps coming through. That's not what I'm trying to get into. What do they think is so sweet about my group ones, please? What do they consider sweet about my group ones? Your determination as well. I kind of glossed over that. You could be hard-headed, stubborn. You butt heads with people. You argue back. You don't kind of let things slide. There's like, yeah, there's something like, a strong backbone or something a little intimidating about you that they think is like really sweet because they know what is hidden beneath, So it's giving someone who knows you well, or they think they know you well. The first card we have is Ten of Wands, and that is, with determination. They find how you never give up. Something that's really sweet about you. If they want to come out in reverse, they could also love how you don't let it get you down. I'm hearing that song from Kesha. Don't let the a-holes get you down. Don't let don't let the bastards get you down. Don't let the a-holes something you out, psych you out. So it's funny how we have the sun coming out of this bubbly, fun, you know, light-hearted dolphin energy. They're also dolphins are very, very, very intelligent, scarily so. So that could be something they find sweet about you as well. You're just very, sharp. You're on your P's and Q's. Not much gets by you. So you could be like, I'm getting a scenario of you and this person outside, hanging out, getting coffee, getting something. You guys just hang out outside, and you see a couple in the corner, and you're like, oh, there's something wrong, or they're fighting. They're in a fight right now, and this person's like, how you get out of here? How would you know that, And you're like, I just know. I'm based on the body language and how she's looking at him, and how he keeps grinding his teeth, and you're just very, perceptive of certain things, and they're like, get out of here. You're lying. And then all of a sudden they start, fighting back and forth or something like that, and this person's like, oh, well, I guess you were right, kind of thing. Like, yeah, I know I was right. I told you. And yeah, that they find that cute about you. And I feel like it had to have happened more enough times for them to be like, okay, yeah, at a certain point, I gotta admit that you're right. You're good with people. And people just tend to love you the way everybody loves dolphins. I don't think there's anybody that doesn't like dolphins, unless you've had a negative experience with dolphins. And I've heard, like, in whispers in the grapevine that dolphins are very scary. They're like, oh, we're so scared of sharks, but we should be scared of dolphins. Queen of Pentacles makes sense, but I saw Three of Pentacles first, so I wouldn't put that there. You're definitely someone responsible, someone reliable, someone very matronly. Like I said, and it's funny how it's like a matriarch or a monarch, and they just happen to choose Diana for the role, and she would just have to be perfect. If we're being honest, she happened to be the perfect future matriarch, and they chose well. They chose well in that regard. But once they saw she was someone who couldn't be controlled or didn't care about the fame and the status of being a matriarch, that's when they kind of started, things got sketchy. But yeah, the video also by the same person on TikTok, Vincent, he was also saying that all the things that are happening to the royal family right now is now that the influence of Queen Elizabeth is gone, that Diana's finally getting her, she getting her get back, she getting her licks back, kind of thing. Because someone was sick with cancer, then someone disappeared, and he was saying something. I don't keep up with that stuff, but someone who's very powerful. Like I said, you get your look back, whether it's you doing the getting back or somebody else getting the getting back. Some way, shape, or form, something's gonna come back to that person, and it has something to do with you and what they did to you. So Ten of Wands, Chariot card, that determination. You go after what you want. You don't really give up. They find that really sweet about you. Even when you're unsure of where you want to go, what your next step may be, you don't give up. You're very determined to get where you want to go. You could also be someone who's very adventurous here, because not many women ride a motorcycle. Not that you would call it like an official motorcycle, but it's a motorcycle. You could also give off black cat energy, or you have a black cat, or you have a cat in general. You know, it's like even when you're unsure of which way you're gonna go, you're still going after what you want and you're not giving up, kind of thing. Which I find very sweet about you. Even if you're stomping your feet the whole time, looking like an adorable little bunny or something, they still find it sweet. They're like, oh, she's so sweet. Here we have the sun. You're joyful. You're a joy to be around. You have like a very nurturing kind of life-giving energy, because the sun is the giver of life, I would say. It helps plants grow. It keeps the food here. It keeps us warm. Kind of we love the moon. And it's funny because she brings cold, hard to reach. You bring sun, brightness, warmth, a joy. Your personality is like very warm. You could always, like, maybe just around them. I am getting the vibe that you are someone who's hard not to crack. And they could also find that they're like, oh my gosh, I used to think this person was so this, but now they're so this. I'm glad I stuck around to find out. I pushed through, and there was something in them telling them to stick around, kind of vibe. Like, she's worth it. The same way Beck stuck around, even after all the trouble, Jay would be getting into in that show. Something about that. You're very possessive. You're very good saver. You're good at spending money. You're just good with money in general. With these last three cards being Pentacle energy. Okay, so we have a Four of Pentacles, which is saving, holding on to. You could be a penny pincher, or you're just good at finding deals, is what I'm hearing. They find that very sweet about you. This could be someone who blows money at the drop of a dime. They're not someone who's thinking of, oh, there could be a coupon for that, or wait for it to be on sale. They're just like, I want it now, I'm going to buy it. And you're like, no, sit on it for a little bit. Where they're sitting on the money, just sit on it. You could be a good investor. You invested in yourself, you invested in this person, all those things are coming through. It doesn't have to be monetarily. You kind of help this person with their finances in a kind of way, I would say. And we have another black cat energy by helping them save, by saying, hey, this, I know this brand has a sale every few months or around this time of year. Like, if you really want to save the money, wait until then, and I promise that there's going to be a sale. And there just so happens to be a sale, so you have like good intuition, the best is what I heard. And where is that from? That's from something. Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, where he's like, that makes me the best. You know what I mean? Or that makes her the best with Belle. Where he's like, Belle's the most beautiful girl in the village. That makes her the best. You know what I mean? So you could also be like the Belle of the ball with Swan, very seductive, feminine energy. Like I said, the dark hooded eyes are coming through, like your eyes, You could definitely, what's it called? Enchant people, beguile people with your eyes. And those are where like most of your superpowers lie. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, you work well with others with that, and it's funny it's coming up under the termination. You work very well with others. If you have a creative project, maybe you're someone who can take the lead, is what I'm hearing. You're the lead person on the case. Like when something needs, doing, you're the lead person on the case. I'm also getting the vibe that this golden pentacle here is you, So this lady here is you, and you've drawn this perfect pentacle. This lady over here has drawn this kind of other pentacle, and then of course the guy in the back here drew this kind of dripping pentacle. And like whatever you do, you're kind of the best at. Not trying to compare the pentacles with each other, but it's kind of like you end up becoming the leader on a project because you do it the best. Like I said, that makes her the best kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe. Of you're the one who drew a perfect pentacle, or you made this project worth something. You made it what it was. Without you on the team, it wouldn't have become as fruitful or as successful as it was. Because this person, their pentacle kind of crusty, but it hasn't turned gold. You know what it's giving me? It's something like it has to be like from a movie or a game or something where you have to draw something and they determine afterwards if it's going to turn to gold or if it's going to not turn to gold kind of thing. So it could be anything you touch turns to gold is what I'm hearing of the Midas touch, which is definitely giving me Queen Nefertiti energy because that kept coming through in my previous readings. If you were there you would know. And she said to in the book everything she touched turned to gold. It was fruitful, it was abundant under her. The ruling of Egypt was abundant under her because she was an equal to her partner. She wasn't lesser than. That could be you as well. You're a good partner. And that makes you someone who's like very sweet because you take their ideas into consideration and then you turn it to gold. Okay. Here, Queen of Pentacles, very reliable. You're very giving. I'm very just nurturing and abundant here with the all. Like I said, you're the giver of life, and that's why it shows because everything around you just blooms and blossoms. Like I said, with this energy here, everything you touch turns to gold. You're never wanting for anything because someone's either there helping you or you're doing it yourself, helping somebody else, and that good energy is always coming back. It's never ending. But definitely, yeah, matronly, someone who's well put together, someone who looks well, dresses well. Because I do feel like when you see someone who dresses well, or they look like very, I'm hearing business or fashion forward, business casual kind of vibe, it's mostly an earth sign who just have an air of sophistication about them. Like, oh, they just you have to look their way kind of vibe. They command that attention, that prestige. Like you could have like I'm hearing breeding, which would make sense for the whole Princess Diana coming through. I feel like she was chosen because she came from a well breeding or something. Whatever they used to determine what they did to have to match her and Prince Charles or whatever. I think that's his name. They can look at how you have the little baby cats, you have the big cats, like you're the mother to all, mother to everyone. Everyone can, what is it called, benefit from your tutelage, being under your tutelage, being under your guidance, under your loving care. This person's one of those people. So like if this person thinks you would make a great mother, that's what's so sweet about you. You just have that, natural motherly instinct to take care of others. I'm just keep hearing that song by Rihanna, Never Ending. I'd rather be smoking weed whenever we meet. We're too busy kissing. Just come get me. Don't know why, just know I love you. Something about that. This person doesn't really, they can't really tell every reason why they love you, but they just do. So we're going to keep going. I'll take these next. I pull from that. I pull from. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get into the part of the song I got. Y'all been waiting long enough, okay? Here we have Too Sweet with Hosea, and you would get the one where I made the quirky circles and the quirky E's. But I feel like I messed up with this first O, and I said I'll just go with it and made a little theme on this card. This is the only card that has it this way, which, like I said, you're unique with that unicorn coming out. Because the other cards don't have those O's and E's, but I wanted to make this one unique since I messed up on the first O. But get into the song. We have It Can't Be Said, I'm an Early Bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up before the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then. Don't you wanna wake up, dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze? If you're drunk on life, babe, I think it's great. Okay, so you could be someone who's like, you take on too much responsibility, and this person would like to see you lose control sometimes. That's what I was kind of getting the vibe of. You're just well put together, very sophisticated, you're always in control, very regal. No one's gonna see your dark party side energy, except for maybe them. But like the responsibility here is coming through heavy with the Queen of Pentacles mothering energy, where it's like, you keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then why do you wake up before the sunrise? Like you're always up, ready to be on your grind. And they're like, you don't have to pretend with me. Baby, now and then, don't you just want to wake up dark as a lake? Can you smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze? Like, do you ever want to lose control? Do you ever just want to get drunk on life, wake up the next day and not know where you were? You're smelling like a bonfire, you're as dark as a lake, which was kind of the vibe that I was getting. You're drunk on life. And they would think it would be great. So then you don't always have to be in control around this person. It's something, they find it sweet and endearing, but they also want to see you kind of lose control sometimes, which I do think you do. And then that could be been something they brought up to you when you maybe first started seeing them, whoever this person may be, or they just think that a lot. Like, I would love to see this person, like, just be fun and lose control and not always have to be the responsible friend or the responsible partner all the time, telling me when to go to sleep. And you know what I mean? So this person, it said it can't be said that I'm an early bird. This person may not be an early bird. They said it's 10 o'clock before they say a word. So this could be, said about you or them. He said it can't be said that I'm an early bird, so he's not. It's 10 o'clock before he says a word. Not a morning person at all. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? So you could be someone who sleeps really well and they don't, and they just see you sleeping sometimes so serene and happy. And they're like, how do you sleep so well? I don't know. It has to be your clear conscience, It has to be because when you're up, you've done everything you could that day. You put in every single shred of your energy and time into something, and like now you deserve to sleep, kind of thing. But now I'm gonna keep moving on for what else they find sweet about you. Even though we can just end the reading right here, I'm gonna keep going. What else do they find sickeningly sweet? We have Taurus. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So we're going to put that over there with the Queen of Pentacles energy, because that's definitely, significant. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. And I said that here with all these flowers and the giver of life, the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's all right. You give off rich bush energy with the Queen of Pentacles for sure. You give off someone who's earthy, productive. Yeah, you can always be relaxed and kind of go with the flow. The next card we have is the eighth house. Okay, so you have some intensity, that dark feminine, like I was saying. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So this person could love your intense emotions. They find that endearing about you, your intense emotions. I don't want to put that right there. Your intense emotions. Then we have Cancer and fourth house. Wow. Didn't I mention Cancer? Didn't I say Cancer energy for you guys? Yeah. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. The mother. Cancer is the mother. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So this, like I said, this person thinks you would be an amazing mother, an amazing partner. That could be the thing with the whole song that was coming through. If you guys never seen anything quite like you, where he's like, I've seen you, like I said, I'm not gonna keep repeating it, but he's never seen anything quite like you tonight. So it could be you in mother mode. They've seen you walking down the aisle, they've seen you in prom, they've seen you, fresh face and innocent. But when they see you as a mother and they see you taking care of other people, that's when your energy really, really, really shines, and comes through heavily. Then we have your home and the roots of your being, just who you are as a person, essentially, is what lights this person up. The core of your being. And here we have, look at them, marriage vibes, even though seventh house is marriage vibes, but we're getting in eighth house. So definitely the intimacy between you guys is just, it's always there. I don't want to get too explicit, but you know what I mean. The adult energy surrounding this connection, it's just they find that really sweet about you as well. You could be someone who's very sweet during intimate acts with this person. Your sweet side comes out. Okay, what else? Any other cards? Yes, there is more cards. Oh gosh. What did I get myself into? I just feel like these cards are confirming what I was saying, honestly. So it's just kind of like clarifiers. So you give off very Taurian, the Venusian energy. Like I said, you have all these good things, and it's not always by spending the most money. Like I said, with the whole saving, sitting on your money kind of vibe. You always have money because you have to learn how to save it first and foremost. Because if you, not a lot of people who spend too much have much. So you learn how to have a lot by saving a lot. But also, like I said, when a brand name is coming out with a big, or some, okay, this person wants something expensive from that brand, you're telling them, hey, I buy from them too. Every year they have a sale around this time. Just wait until then and you'll get a bang for your buck kind of thing, That's what I'm getting from Taurus energy, like expensive things as well. So you know when to buy them, What else do they find sweet about my group ones, please? Thank you. So we have Earth pulsing. So something about the Earth and not pulsing. Excuse me. We have the pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. Like I said, these cards are just confirming, honestly. Because that's literally what this is saying right here. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Pulse of the mother. Mother came through here. Mother came through here. Slow down, time and nature. They love your slow approach. You're not someone who rushes anything. Like you said, you have the patience to wait. Not like you said, like I said, you have the patience to wait. But like you said too, you could always be someone telling someone to be patient. Like I said, you want this thing now. Well, in a few months there's gonna be a sale. Would you rather wait, get it now and spend more money, or wait, be patient and get a bang for your buck, kind of thing. So you're definitely someone who's very relaxed, laid back, and slow when you need to be. You're definitely someone who loves nature, because that keeps coming through, With the Ten of Wands here, like I said, it didn't want to come out in reverse. So it could be how you take the, more relaxed, laid back approach to taking on a lot of problems, which is why you're able to sleep soul at night as well. So here we have double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. Okay, that's what they find sweet about you as well. Like I said, you are someone who's helping others with the Three of Pentacles energy. You're giving them proper advice, and they would know because they're on the receiving end of your advice a lot. and they just think you're good at it, which I do feel like is a very Virgoan, um, Virgin trait here with the Queen of Pentacles, because Virgo energy is a part of the Queen of Pentacles. So is Taurian energy, and so is Capricorn energy, which I did want to say is the opposite of Cancer, I believe. The opposite of Cancer is Capricorn, because Capricorn is the father in astrology and Cancer is the mother. And then here we have Heraeth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So it's funny how we keep having home things coming through. We have fourth house, we have Cancer, we have this person in their home, you know, family. Family can be something that's very important to you. Like I said, this person seeing you in family mother mode, taking care of maybe the kids you guys have together, is what they've never seen anything quite like you tonight for. They've never seen someone mother the way you do. They've never seen someone be so nurturing yet relaxed and slow, so patient as a mother before, kind of thing, or a father. That's definitely a vibe coming through. But longing for home and homesick for the stars. There could be a part of you that is a stargazer who's always wondering what's up there. Um, Longing for a place you don't understand, or you've never been. Like you travel so much, and it's like you still don't feel like you found your home, and that's because your home is in the stars. You're definitely a star seed, slash light worker. So it's like you came here to do work, but you never feel fully at home because this isn't your home. You come from another star system. And I'm sure you know that already. If you don't, you're a star seed. Ta-da! Congratulations. Um, okay, so we have these energies. Now what I want to do is get one more song. What time are we at? Of course I can't see. This phone always playing tricks on me. Let me get what else? What will this person say to you? What will they say to you? Just some ending messages from this person to get more into how they feel about you from their perspective. Okay. We have I Can't Get Enough, okay, by Craig Strickland, which is I was afraid that I'd never feel love except in this state of a dream. But then you came along, now you're all I can think of. You fill my space with the things that I need. I don't know what to do. I can't get enough of you. My hands are shaking too, trying to hold on to you. You've got me running in circles. I'm chasing the taste of your love. But as much as you push me away, I just can't get enough. So that's the vibe that I was getting. And so one of these cards here was giving me that vibe. Where this person has personally felt what it was like to be without you. And they know that karma comes in quick, fast, and swift. Okay? That justice for hurting you comes in fast. And it could be in the form of them missing you with their every breath, with every breath they take, every step I take. Something. I can see your face staring back at me. So it's kind of like you're always haunting this person in a way. They're always thinking about you. They're always thinking that they're seeing you, but they really aren't. But they can't get enough. And what did they say? My hands are shaking too, trying to hold on to you. Wow. Here we have Here You Come Again, a cover by Charlie Day Wilson. We have Here You Come Again, just when I begun to get myself together. You waltzed right in the door, just like you done before, and wrapped my heart around your little finger. Here you come again, just when I'm about to make it work without you. You look into my eyes, and light those dreamy eyes, and pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Yeah, this person has no defense when it comes to, they come crackling, they come tumbling down. So we have last minute Sam McPherson. We have packing bags and emptying my room. What a time to say you love me too. Sitting on my suitcase, what do you want me to do? And you pick right now to say that you want me bad. I'm not mad about it. It just could have been better timing. I wish I was waking up with you, but now I just miss you tonight. I've been dying to tell you how crazy I am about you. I'll try to begin it, but I'll never finish. I wish I could fit it in the last minute. Okay. So definitely something about this person missing you, you guys not being together. There could be distance, long distance relationship, or just not being in contact. in a long distance situation, or wishing you were there with this person all the time. And it's like waiting, you could have waited until the last minute when this person was ready to move on and leave you behind, I would say, or vice versa, who knows, to finally say, hey, I want to be with you, and maybe start wanting to be with this person, chasing behind this person, who knows. And they're like, well, now I'm gone. There's nothing I can do about it. Why didn't you tell me when I was still there, when we could have been together, kind of thing. And it's like, it's a little frustrating for this person, you know? And it's kind of like they're not mad about it. They said it just could have been better timing, because now I wish I was waking up with you and I had the opportunity to do that when I was still here, but now I'm gone. It's like, it slipped through my fingers, slipping through my fingers all the time. I'm trying to da, 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 da. What song is that? Now we have Love You Anymore. You see what I mean? Yeah, there's definitely a big vibe, a heavy vibe of this being an ex or someone who may want to come back in, kind of thing. Because what? All these songs are telling us that. Okay, so we have Just Because I Wander Around the Places We Would Go, hoping that I'd run into you one last time. Just because I never took your picture off my phone doesn't mean that you're still on my mind. Just because I accidentally slipped and said your name, well, I heard your song, it makes me insecure. Just because I know I'll never ever feel the same doesn't mean I love you anymore. Am I lying to myself again when I say you're not the best I've ever had? Am I lying to myself again when I say that I'm not missing you so bad? Oh gosh, yeah. Heavy X energy here. Someone who's trying to get over you, and it's just not working. Could be the same for you. You're trying to get over them, it's not working, and they're just coming through, hijacking this whole reading. Like, I was thinking this is someone you were married to, someone you have kids, could still be, but this could be a heavier energy for people who may not be with their person anymore. Wow. Like I said, this person definitely sees it as a mother, settling down, marriage kind of energy, because we have home, cancer, kids, multiple times over, patience, you know? So this person may have had to be patient, or they are still being patient, you know, hoping to maybe get another chance, or something about that is coming through. But it's kind of like, just because I know I'll never ever feel the same doesn't mean I love you anymore. This person's like a little bit of a denial stage, where they're trying to deal with a denial by saying I don't want you anymore, you know, even though they know they do. You're still on their mind. Wow. Am I lying to myself again when I say I'm not the best? When I say you're not the best I've ever had. So you're definitely the bestest person I've ever had. So maybe go listen to these songs to get more messages or get into the vibe of it. I don't know. But definitely listen to Two Sea by Hosier. That is all that I have for you guys. So this is definitely giving big, heavy earth energy. This person could be a Taurus, Cancer. You could be a Taurus or a Cancer. The Chariot card here, we have Cancer coming through again. With the Sun card here, we have Leo coming through. The Queen of Pentacles is, I think that is Taurus energy coming through again, right? Because I feel like the King of Pentacles is the Capricorn energy. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm definitely gonna give you a reading about what are this person's intentions, because that's crazy. Like, you're their home, the root of their being. All these things is why they consider you just sweet, 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 sickeningly so. Heavy on the sickeningly because it doesn't seem like they could be with you right now. But there's something here about hearing your song that I want to touch on that. Um, Hearing your song and it makes them insecure. I did something about you maybe doing music or being creative in that kind of way and always excited to show them what you're doing. Maybe you're not with them anymore, you're still releasing music, and that music is definitely, reaching them because they're still checking up on you. And they're just like, when I hear your song, it makes me insecure, you know? So you could be writing about them and they're hearing your music. If you think they aren't, they are. So that could just be a very specific message for somebody here. But now I'm done. If this reading resonated, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. Um, yeah, that's about it, folks. Let me know what other readings you would like to see in the comments, something like that. But I will definitely be seeing you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my gorgeous group twos. Welcome to your reading. Today we have a message from someone with the ultimate sweet tooth for your particular brand of sweet. So we're going to be getting into what do they think is so sickeningly sweet about you, okay? This reading is inspired by Hozier's new song, Too Sweet. So give the song a listen before or after the reading if you haven't listened to the song already, okay? Um yeah. I heard this message, not this message. Well, honestly, this message. I heard this song like maybe it hasn't been out long. You know, it was at the end of March. I was taking my cousin to school in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, Hosier has a new song. I love me some Hosier." So whenever any of his songs come out, I'm listening. So I have it, and like I have Spotify notify me whenever certain artists come with new music, and his new LP or album was notified to me. So I said, "Let me listen to it." Because I'm the kind of person I need to listen to my music to get my energy up, my body moving, that kind of thing. I'm like, you know what? It's early. Nobody wants to be up right now, but I'm up. So I'm listening to some songs to bring in the vibes. And I listen to it. I'm like, oh, this song is it's a bop. And it's funny because since then it has definitely shot off into the stratosphere, and it's become like one of those sounds on TikTok that help you go viral, I would say. Um, so I don't know why I said viral. So maybe some of you could be like social media, some things and maybe you need to know that. So if you've been thinking about making a video and you want it to go viral, there's definitely a trend using that song where it's like they put up a video of themselves, of their partner, of a celebrity in the before. So it's like, I like to take my whiskey, and then the next slide, me, my coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. What? You're too sweet for me. So the first slide is, I like to take my whiskey. That's the person when they were younger or before they had a glow up kind of thing. And then the next slide, me, is the person, celebrity, older, looking better kind of thing. That's the trend that's going on. And I'm like, oh, I can get behind this. You know what I mean? They had a bunch of nice, fine celebrities too. You know what I mean? If you follow me on TikTok, you would see that I reposted a lot of those videos. I'm just like, yeah, kind of thing. So, if you're not, oh well, I haven't even linked my TikTok or anything, but yeah. But anyway, I've definitely been sharing some of those reposting a lot of those videos like, yep, like completely co-signing and agreeing with the message. That's definitely something here. So they're posting the younger celebrity, fine, cute, adorable, we love them. And they're posting the after celebrity, which they're older, more seasoned, neat. You know what I mean? The version of the celebrity you like the most, essentially, whether it's they're older, younger kind of vibe. Yeah. So maybe that's something about this connection, older, younger. So we're going to get into the part of the song you guys got later on in the reading. So I'm going to put it to the side. And now we're going to get into what this person finds so sickeningly sweet about you. Okay, immediately we have Eagle. Eagle. What else does Power Two's person find sickeningly sweet about them? That you're free and you're brave. You have Rabbit, adorable. You're adorable. You have a lot of energy. There's something that just came through. You have a lot of energy with the Rabbit and the Eagle. What else does your person find sweet about them? That you like to thump, 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 thump like rabbits do. And if you groan, you know what I mean by that. I don't have to specify. We know what rabbits do. They multiply. They procreate very easily. And what you have to do to procreate, okay. And we have two birds coming through. So there's something about, I don't know, I'm hearing you're high strung. For some reason, you're high strung. Like you have this energy of the rabbit. You have like a lot of energy, a lot of wisdom with the crow. Like you're sitting on knowledge at all times. And I do feel like here with the whole The eagle is like right with the sun flashing behind it. That could have some vibe. Like you're just bright, you're sunny, you're vibrant, you're youthful, you're joyful kind of thing. You have like a lot of energy kind of thing. Um, you're adorable, you know. But I'm getting the vibe of someone who looks cute and innocent, but likes like, you know, cuss people out a little bit, you know. But they look like the little bunny, the chubby cheeks. But then you have like the a sailor mouth where you're just cussing and getting upset at all times, you know. But eagles are definitely like a predatorial vibe where, you know, like, you know, you have like a people that are, their interest is peaked, but they're not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, are you going to eat me alive, or are you going to be this cute, adorable little bunny kind of thing? You know, the crows, like I said, someone who's sitting on a bunch of knowledge and a bunch of wisdom, and they have like a bunch of kernels and pearls to say. Because with two birds, you know, air energy is important. So the way you communicate with people, you know, you may have, like I said, you know, cuss like a sailor, or have like very sharp cutting words, but look like a rabbit. Nobody would ever expect a rabbit to come out and start cussing, which is why I'm getting a Puss in Boots from, what is it called, Shrek, where Puss in Boots was someone who could easily turn on the charm, and with those little big old, you know, kitten eyes, but then he used it as a distraction, and then the next second he has this little sword and trying to fight you. So it's like giving like a cute little small person getting angry and trying to fight somebody or beat somebody up, you know? It's like, should I be scared or should I like laugh? Is it endearing or is it scary? This person's not too sure, but they find it sweet. You could be like very nosy as well, because we have this rabbit here with these big old ears. How they're always like peaked, ready to be in somebody's business. Very flighty. Like I said, there's like a lot of you're always here, there, and everywhere, you know? And that could also tie into you maybe being nosy. You're always like, you know, things. You're always going from this person to that person, you know, getting news. Flighty, flighty. You just look a lot of energy, a lot of energy. Then also like very wise. You're not someone who holds back. You don't hold back. What more can you tell me about why this person thinks they're my group two? Oh, their group two. Okay, they said you're theirs. Heard that. Why their group two is so sickeningly sweet? Why? Here we have mischief. You see, that is the vibe that I was getting. Now you see, I know I wasn't bugging. You are mischievous. You're always running around, like getting into things. Here we have an ending, which is kind of what I was getting with the crow energy, because crows are, in some cultures, do mean they're like omens of death and not scary, like someone's gonna die. It could be in some cultures, but death's like a transformation. You're bringing things to like an end. So you could be someone who, I'm hearing, the chain of gossip ends with you. So it's like somebody brings news to you and it stays with you. So somebody's telling you secrets and things. You're like a locked vault. So that could be what this person finds sweet about you. You like to gossip and this and that. But when somebody tells you something and they're like, hey, don't tell nobody else. You're like, your locked vault is not going to come back out. Also, something very refreshing about you, because I am seeing eucalyptus plant here, and eucalyptus always gives like a very it's not minty, like a fresh smell, you know? Eucalyptus is slowly is can be associated with mint, you know, eucalyptus mint kind of energy or flavor. So like you're like very people your energy is very, it's felt, it's potent, you know? Like when you start eating mint, it like vibrates with your whole body, your mouth gets more sensitive kind of thing. You're able to taste everything. Like when I drink water after eating a mint or something, like water is more cold. So you're like a what's the perfect word? Not desensitized, oversensitized when you're around people, you know? You could have that kind of energy where you get over sensitized, overwhelmed very easily, or you tend to make people feel that way. Like when they're around, you're like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this person's like a lot. Like your energy's a lot to take on. Your energy's a lot to take on. Here we have starting over. We have an ending, and then we have starting over. Curious. Curious indeed. Trying to fit all of them. And then we have stagnation. Bless you. Stagnation. Your energy's a bit hard for me to read. Group 2. Like group 1, I was like singing like a canary. I was just saying, oh, this is this and that and that and this and that. You know, with you, it's kind of taking me longer to get into the energy here. You're an amplifier. That's what I was looking for. When people are around, they feel things more deeply, you know? Maybe you help treat this person's stagnation. Like you help them be more productive, whoever this person is. And that's what I'm getting. Eagle is swooping down and, you know, getting their prey. That's what this imagery always gives me. An eagle swooping in from the sky, swooping into like a lake or a river or something, swooping up the fish and then flying away. So like you're like people don't expect you. You come in like a wrecking ball. That is your energy. Like, you know, I always use this example. What's his name? Taz from the Looney Tunes, where he would like come in like a tornado, mess up everything, and then leave, kind of thing. Yeah, like something a little chaotic about you, but also very knowledgeable about you. Maybe in the chaos, it's this person doesn't know what to think of you, you know? Like 1 second you're cute and adorable, 1 second you're the predator, the next second you're someone who's very wise, you know what I mean? Then the next second you're easily able to get into mischief. The next second you're, you know, speaking um words of wisdom and ending like a situation, like you're very succinct and straightforward and to the point. Like if you're done with the conversation, I'm done talking about this, you know, like very cutting in your words, you know, with an end, like it's done, it's over, you're moving on, you know, kind of thing. And then now back there, my dog's getting the zoomies. Like he was sitting quiet the whole time group one's reading with you, he's up and moving around. Like, yeah, that's y'all. Like 1 second you can be mischievous, the next second like you're very serious, the next second you're gossiping, the next second you're ending something and starting over, kind of thing. So you find that you're not scared to do start things over, you're not scared to end things, kind of, you're not scared to move on at the drop of a dime. Like you're not scared of endings or new beginnings. You love them. And that's something like very sweet about you. A lot of people are scared of new beginnings. They're scared of change, but you're definitely not. Especially with this change here. These are two animals that go through changes: moths, transformation, and snakes. They shed their skin and move on. So this person could have known a lot of versions of you, and they find each of them sweet, which is why all these like not contradicting energies, but these animals will never be associated with each other. Mm-hmm. Like you're unexpected. You're not what people expect, which is why you come like a wrecking ball. You come off like when they meet you, you're either serious, you're either very predatory and like I'm gonna bite your head off kind of vibe. Then the more they get to know you, you're actually a rabbit. You're very sweet. You're very innocent. You're very wise. You know, like I don't want to say otherworldly, but you have otherworldly knowledge at your fingertips. Where the crow's fingertips are on this glowing orb here. I did keep the books out for a reason, so I do think I want to go into the book and see. What I hate about these books here is that they be having you looking forever and ever and ever. They don't have like pages where they tell you where the animals are. So you just stuck. I don't think rabbit would be all the way at the end. No, it's not. Rabbit gives me more beginning vibes. So very innocent. They like your innocence, is what I would say with that rabbit. Like I said, also giving adult energy. Here you have afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. Ooh, and then we have stagnation. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle. What? No! Stop! Someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. And we have the eagle coming through with the rabbit. You see, like I said, there's something about you. Like where you're the eagle and you're the rabbit. Like 1 second you're stuck, and the next second you're ending something and moving on. What? This is madness. Okay. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, like I said, chatterbox, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust of cloud we spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. So maybe like a lot of self-limiting beliefs you have about yourself that you don't really believe in yourself kind of thing sometimes. But then when it comes to maybe giving other people advice, you're just like always so smart. This person's like, well, if you know how to always, you always know what to say to me. Why can't the same be true for you? Like just completely maybe desensitize or take yourself out of your situation and speak your situation to yourself like a friend was coming to you with your own problem, and then give that person the advice that you would give anybody else, and then that's your solution. Don't think about it in like a you way and you don't know what to do, and you're not different from everyone else that that are not that much different. You are someone who should be able to accept help the same way you so willingly give help. There's no reason for you to always be stuck or starting over or ending something, but I do think that's like a part of your what endears this person to you. you know you're so sweet because sometimes you know it all for everyone else, but this person may have to, sometimes ease you into, believing in yourself a little bit when it comes to yourself. Interesting. I want to go to the air. We have spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. That's the vibe that I'm getting. You're that for everyone else, but sometimes you're very timid, you're innocent, unexperienced, and they love that about you as well. We have the crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen. They think you're sweet because you could be someone who, loves things that are supernatural. You love to watch those documentaries about death and serial killers, and they wouldn't expect that from you. There's just something very unexpected the more they got to know you or the more they get to know you. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. The maiden, the mother, and the crone kind of energy coming through. Um, Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with the crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and a regular self-study. Okay, so definitely giving psychic vibes. You're very good, but then there's also like a nervous energy about you with the rabbit and how they said it was like very nervous. Like you have, like I said, times of being very sure about things, then you have times like being nervous, like needing nurturance. So predator versus prey. This person can love that you're both predator and prey. They can find that very, very, very attractive because sometimes, you know what I mean. Men like that predatorial, or even women like that predatorial vibe that most people give off. Why did I forget to go look at the eagle? How rude. But they also like to be the pursuer. And the eagle is the final ascension. We have all pervading power, truth seeker, and transforms karma. The noble eagle, so nobility coming through trust the crow and the eagle. This bird is both no, the noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. The great bird is both physically and spiritually strong. And represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, okay, see, it's given when you're in your element, you're very confident, but when you're not, you're someone who's very timid and scared or nervous, and they love that as well. So I'm gonna keep going. Sorry. When the eel appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle transforms, pushes us to be our best and brightest selves, and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. Wow. Yeah. So this person is seeing you go through many transformations, maybe being in a relationship with you or being around you and knowing you. And it's kind of like I said, you're very mischievous and, always getting into trouble in one moment. And in the next moment, you're unsure and you're scared. You may need like that little support and extra push in the right direction kind of thing. With all, like I said, these transformational cards coming through, sometimes you're stuck and sometimes you're the one doing the transforming for other people. You're helping them transform, and then sometimes it's you doing the transformation. So this person loves every single cycle they see you go through. They met you at the beginning of the cycle. They saw you scared during the cycle, and they saw you become the master of the cycle. So this person finds you sweet because they've been through so much with you. It's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. So now what I want you to do is get into the tarot card to see what else comes out. And then after the tarot, we're definitely going to be getting into the part of the song you guys got. I'm excited to see what comes out. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, but I had to keep it in reverse. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, oh my gosh, you're someone who is capable of such, I don't know, abundance, but it's like sometimes you are and believe in yourself, and then sometimes you're not. So it's like you haven't tapped into your full potential, but this person is just glad to be along for the ride. Like they find that you're not scared to change and jump into anything new. Just so sickeningly sweet. I don't know. There's something about you bring out their manly predatory urges. Like whenever you are in that, I can't do this, or I need help, or I'm scared, and they can finally step up and protect you. We have Six of Pentacles. Now, what we're not going to do is have all these come out in reverse. We're going to, knowledge. Yeah, acknowledge they came out in reverse, but I'm not taking them in reverse. I'm sorry. Six of Pentacles, very giving of your time and energy, very giving of your knowledge and your wisdom kind of thing. So it's kind of like it's giving me that you like to give advice, but it may be hard for you to take that advice. Like I said, like you're so good at giving advice. Just tell yourself your situation from, a third point of view, and then you'll be able to kind of come up with a solution. Another card coming in reverse, child. We have Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you do have bouts of stagnation, not wanting to move on. I do feel called to put this card over here. So these are cards that are coming out to kind of clarify the message. What else is this person? Not all these cards coming out in reverse, child. And we have a lot of pentacles. Gosh, look at all these pentacles. You're always working hard. It's like working hard or hardly working. You have Eight of Swords coming through with an ending. And then can I get one more card? The Magician. See what you have the magic to move on. And magic, and they said the crow is magic. Okay. And look at how we have her stuck here, and she's blinded, and then we have a little birdie here, and birds keep coming through heavily. So it's like this person loves how, like I said, what unassuming you are. Like sometimes you are the victim and they love to be there and help you, and then sometimes you're this strong force that cannot be held back, that cannot be, trifled with. They love both parts of that. They love when they're able to help you, and they love when you're able to help them. It keeps the balance alive. Because no one wants to be with someone who, like I said, who could do no wrong. And you know what I mean? When you try to help them, they never need your help. Like a part of wanting to be in a relationship and be with someone, if it's even that kind of situation, is being able to help them, to help each other through the good, help each other through the bad. So I do feel like when they're down on their luck, you're there to help them. When they're stagnant and, maybe starting over, maybe you were with this person when they were starting their life over. Maybe you met this person, you were with them when they were starting their life over, and you gave them words of wisdom, or you gave them the energy, or you gave them the courage to keep moving forward, to get out of this stagnant phase in their life. And that's funny how we have the Magician coming out under starting over. So definitely you help this person start over, which is why they think that you're sweet. So it's like this person was going through an ending, Eight of Swords. They were stuck in an energy of this, I don't know where to go next, and you kind of came like a little birdie to them and helped them. So this one is definitely more deep than, I would say, group one. Like this energy here of, it's like a specific thing you did for them, which is why they consider you sweet, instead of just who you are as a person. Something you did for them has them so grateful to you, and finding you sickeningly sweet. And I do feel like each has its own importance. So don't think of, they don't like who you are as a person. They do, but there's like a specific moment in their life when you were there for them that they just can't ever repay you for. Is what I'm definitely getting. You brought more mischief and fun, like I said, gossip back into their life, and whatever they told you, you never told another living soul, because they know you're a vault. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe where they were, sick, starting over. You brought back out that mischievous, playful side to them, because you were someone who was, beautiful. You were someone who was adorable, someone who was innocent. Then you were also someone who was so freaking smart, someone who was so freaking, what's it called, intelligent and wise. And you were telling them things they needed to hear. And they're like, wow, like they were blown away because they weren't expecting that from you. They were expecting maybe fun from this connection, but instead they got wisdom, instead they got transformation, instead they got an end and a new beginning, instead they got someone who helped them get out of this stagnant phase in their life, instead they got someone who brought that karma that they needed to deal with and help them evolve. So this, the connection goes way beyond just surface things like you're beautiful and no, you really helped this person. You became the person they needed in their time of need. They were definitely, like I said, ending something heavy and dealing with karma. And you kind of swooped in with the eagle. You brought this innocence, this mischief that they needed, but then also what the wisdom and knowledge they needed as well, to finally move over to end something and move into something new. Wow, beautiful. So Knight of Pentacles, they find that you're sweet because you could be a reader. You're very calm. Your energy is very mellow sometimes, but also it could be also chaotic, like I said, which they love. You like to relax, have a drink, read a book, just chill at home. You're a very low key, chill kind of person. You give as good as you can get, whether it's in banter, whether it's in adult situations, you know what I mean, whether it's in work. You're very, very determined, very, very work oriented. You have a good work ethic. This is something that was coming through in group one a little bit, so you may feel called to group one, because Queen of Pentacles came out in group one, so did Three of Pentacles. If you didn't feel called to it, then that's fine. But it's kind of like whenever you join a project or you join a group or you join something, you end up making it turn to gold. Like this person gave their idea, it was all right. It was looking kind of scraggly, you know what I mean? This person was giving their idea, it has some faults, it's drippy, and then you drew your pentacle and it was a perfect idea. Beautiful, magnificent. This person could have been hearing a lot of different opinions from other people, but it's like your opinion and your knowledge and your advice was the one they needed to move on, kind of thing. So there's like a specific scenario here where this person finds you sweet and they're just grateful for you, for that. They were stuck, and like I said, there was moments where you were there for them, and there were moments where they saw your vulnerability and they were able to be there for you. That reciprocity, which they greatly appreciate, I would say. Okay. Trying to figure out why the cards acting like that, y'all. So yeah, with the Four of Cups coming out in reverse in the beginning, it's kind of like this person was lost, and you essentially just found them, which is why they find you which is like I said, much more deep and profound than Group One's. Well, I wouldn't say more, but it's like everyone's situation is different. But there was a specific scenario in their life where you really showed up for them, and they'll forever be grateful for that. So now here we have the part of the song you guys got. We have Too Sweet, the song that inspired the reading. We have But While in This World, I Think I'll Take My Whiskey Neat. And this is the part that I was singing. My coffee black and then my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I aim low, I aim true, and the ground's where I go. I work late, where I'm free from the phone and the job gets done, but you worry some, I know. Okay, so very heavy on the work factor here. So all these pentacles could be like when this person's working, they're thinking about you a lot. because you're checking in on them. Like, are you okay? Are you doing well? Are you eating? Are you sleeping? You know what I mean? You check in on them to make sure they're okay, which they find very sweet of you. Um, but while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and then my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. This person thinks you're too sweet for them. Kind of like the energy of I don't deserve you, you know? Like, we're together, I appreciate you, but at moments they think you're too good for them. Because while they're in this world, they take their whiskey neat, they drink, you know, they drink their coffee black, and then they go to bed at 3 every morning because they work all night, you know? So maybe they think you're too sweet for them, they don't deserve you because they don't have time for you. So while you're sweet, they're like, "Oh, you're too sweet because you deserve someone who's able to give you the time that you deserve and the connection." Because they aim low, they aim true, and the grounds where they go. I'm trying to figure out how I can decipher that to make it make sense. When I see that I aim low, maybe this person has like they what is it called? Retaliate in a way that made me a little unhealthy, which like you're too sweet for me. Like, I'm going through all this negative, or they were going through the negativeness, and this person was kind of like giving you the bare minimum. Like, I aim low, I aim true, and the grounds where I go, they were like gone, in the ground, buried underneath something, but you were kind of still there for them. And they work late where they're free from their phones. So they don't really, like I said, have the time to give you. They would like disappear kind of vibes, and you still stuck around, you still worried, and you still check up on them. So yeah, I'm getting a specific scenario for group twos for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with these cards. Why does a person think that they're so sweet? They're too sweet. They're sickeningly sweet. What is too sweet about you? That you stuck around when they weren't giving you attention. That's what they consider too sweet about you. When they were going through their karma, you were still there, even though you were nervous, tiresome, a little skittish kind of vibe, unstable. You were staying in the stable unstableness with them, So it's kind of like someone who's maybe changing jobs, or they're not the best financially, and you stuck it out with them, which is why they consider you to be sweet, all while asking them if they were okay with this Queen of Pentacles. And it's kind of like, well, all these cards were trying to come out in reverse. It was like them maybe kind of pushing you away vibe. So while you were trying to be everything for them, or trying to be something stable and good for them, they were too busy pushing you away. Here we have Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking ear. That's definitely giving me this rabbit. The hesitant and humble kind of thing. You're a hard worker. They do find that sweet about you as well. And it could be because you guys are both hard workers together. Here we have 11th house because of your friendship. Okay, so this could be someone who you're friends with. It doesn't have to be romantic air to it. It could be, take as it resonates, but where the cosmos grants wishes, lucks, friends, and social occasions. So they find that you are too sweet for them because you're a great friend, and you came at a time they needed you the most kind of vibe. That's definitely what I'm getting. Where they needed, like I said, that what they said, the karmic energy coming through with the eagle, but they were definitely facing some karma. They were going through something. You were a good friend to them. You checked up on them, made sure they were eating, made sure that while they were at work and they were on their phone, you didn't hold it against them kind of vibe. You were just very understanding, even though they know it couldn't have been easy with the rabbit energy. Okay, what else? Okay, why would you fall? You're rude. We have Vesta, and I was thinking about this girl here, child. I was thinking about her. We have the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center, and quiet dignity. See, sacred spiritual center, and look, it's giving the same vibe. Let me get one more card before I try to uproot these cards. What else do they find sickeningly sweet about my group twos, please? Sickeningly sweet. Of course, we get more than I wanted. We have Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self belief. That's something this person, I think they find sweet about you. That in knowing you, you've changed. In knowing them, or while they knew you, you changed so much. You went from someone who learned how important they were. You found your power, you found your voice, you know what I mean? That's definitely something that's coming through here. But the goddess within, you found your goddess within. You found your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. So maybe this person finds you, like I said, you were too sweet for them. Maybe you could have left this person. You finally found your power, your dignity, and you left them, and they found that sweet about you. I mean, that's something to find something. Okay. Anyway, we have Vesta here, and then we have this energy here with the eagle. Look at that same energy here. Solar plexus energy. This person loves that the self confidence you've built in yourself. I'm hearing over the years. So definitely someone you could have known for a while. And it would make sense because, like I said, the trend that is the those thoughts on hush. The trend that they're using this song for, too sweet, is you going from a version of yourself that you don't like, or the version of a celebrity who's not your favorite, and then you turning them into the part of them that's, so oh my gosh, going through a transformation. Yes. And that came, and I said that before we even got any of the cards. Yeah, there was something about that. I'm like, I thought I needed to speak on it. I'm like, the song got big on TikTok recently, and it's basically transforming their celebrity crush, or like I said, even the person from when they were going through a weight loss journey. They show you the before and they show you the after. Here we have Libra energy coming through. We have Libra energy. This energy is diplomatic, gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So yeah, I'm getting the vibe that you were what this person needed at the time. You were what this person needed most at the time. The Virgo energy, good advice, which is what Virgos are known for. So that part is, being clarified here with Virgo energy. The 11th house, you were a good friend, a good partner. You were what they needed most of the time. Here we have Libra energy, very diplomatic. Like I said, friends or people just come to you for advice. So you're just so good at giving that advice. But maybe you may not be the best when it comes to giving your self advice. And then we have Aquarius. Interesting. We have 11th house in Aquarius. So very interesting out there vibe for you. We have this energy as freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So you could be good with technology and they find that sweet about you, especially if there just so happens to be an age gap here for real, for real. And this person may not be so good with technology and you're there helping them. Like, oh, you're so sweet. So this could be like a little grandfather coming through saying, oh, your grandmother, oh, they help me with technology. They're a good friend. They always gossip with me, but they never take my business anywhere kind of vibe. And then you're also flamboyant, which is what I was getting for sure. You like to go out and have a good time, a lot of energy around you, surrounding you. Like I said, there's so many different parts to you this person loves or they find sweet. They've seen all of them. So like I said, you have to have known this person for a good bit for them to see you transform or seeing so many different parts of you. So yeah, the energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So they find that you are a perfect balance of all these things with the Libra card coming through here. So this person like a perfect balance, like a very well put together human being. A balanced individual. They're not too much of one thing. They're a little bit of everything that your person feels like they would need in a person. Like you're able to have fun. You're able to just be there as a friend sometimes. You're able to work just as hard as them and not make them feel guilty for working. You know what I mean? You also represent this goddess within. They saw you go on this journey to find this goddess within. You're flamboyant, very friendly, and they saw you or witnessed you find that self belief in yourself, which they find very sweet about you. Now we're gonna move into this part of the reading. I don't even know what time we're on. What else do they find sickeningly sweet about my group twos? We have Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance, coming through again. Yes. You bring harmony and balance. That's what they find sweet about you. You're able to bring harmony and balance to yourself now. Or before you may have had a hard time. Now you're very good at keeping that balance between yourself and other things. You're also a messenger, good with message. Like I said, speaking is important for you. Communication, giving advice, speaking to people, socializing with people, listening to people's problems and coming up with solutions. We have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, so you're good at that as well, which is the Virgo, the healer, the virgin. Yeah. And you're very diligent in that, purpose of yours. Going to get one more card. But with this deep cellular healing, you definitely did that for this person. You were that for this person. You were the messenger. You brought them what they needed. And with that message, you also brought that deep cellular healing. Cellular healing. Excuse me if I'm messing up stuff, because it's Mercury retrograde, and I'm just like, not that I don't usually, stumble over my words. Sometimes I talk really fast, and I'm trying to, slow it down. But yeah. Here we have double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. This also came through group 1. So maybe you should go watch group 1. And this one, there's never too many things someone finds sweet about you. But like I said, I do feel like this particular pile was a specific instance in this person's life. While group 1 was just more so an everything about you kind of thing, So this is more so, oh my gosh, this person was there for me in a very hard part of my life. That's why they're so sweet. So you could choose this group, then also choose another group. So yeah, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. So you were meant, this person thinks you are destined to be in their life to help them move on from something, which is why you're just like so sweet. So like I said, this why you're so sweet is very specific to them, and their journey and what you did for them. Okay, so yeah, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. That's what you do. This whole it focuses on the importance of self-belief. This person, there's something here about you never believing in yourself, and now the person who you are now, I would say, definitely believes in themselves. You're just they love to see your growth and confidence, your confidence grow, the goddess within grow, you being more friendly and outspoken, and Libra energy coming through twice. I mean, well, twice with this bring harmony and balance, yes, but also air energy coming through twice like it did up there. So something about what you say. You're the messenger. Your words matter. Your delivery matters. Yeah. Okay. So now I want to get more specific messages from this person, what they have to say to you. Why do they consider you too sweet? What else? What maybe we need to know about this connection? Any clarifiers? Channel messages? What else? See that adult energy coming through. I'm telling y'all. Okay, I said that's fine. Sure. Okay, so we have Talk You Out of It by Florida Georgia Line. We have, and now you're looking like a line from a Van Draw song. I'm looking at that fine little dress you got on. Don't get me wrong, girl, I love it. Now I'm just trying to talk you out of it. So, see, something about talking, you could talk somebody out of their trousers, but this person wants to do the same thing for you. Like when you talk to them or say certain things to them, like just the way you speak, how you sound, like even especially when you're in your adult energy, just gets this person going with that rabbit energy. There is definitely something about you you guys wanting to do all the time, This is mad hard, child. What he's saying. We have our song, Niall Horan and Marie. Just when I think you're gone, I hear our song on the radio. Just like that, it takes me back to the places we used to go. Yeah. And I've been trying, but I just can't fight it. When I hear it, I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. It's just a song on the radio that we used to know. Okay. So some of you still with this person, they love your words, how you use them, how you seduce with your words. Other people, you're not with this person anymore. And whenever they hear a song that reminds them of you, they just go back to that moment and all the places they used to go and just how important and pivotal you were in their life in those moments. Here we have Come Away With Me, Nora Jones. Come away with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. Come away with me on a bus. Come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. Was there gossip surrounding this connection? I didn't mention something about gossip. Maybe it was you doing the gossiping or people gossiping about you guys. Wow. And I want to walk with you on a cloudy day in fields where where the yellow grass grows knee high. So won't you try to come? with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. Come away with me on a bus. Like something about traveling. I did think I think I said that with you guys. Going on adventures, just traveling is what they find sweet about you. You're always ready to get up and go somewhere, you know? Come away with us. Come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. It's crazy. Here we have Cupid Sam Cooke. Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm in distress. There's danger of me losing all of my happiness. So, yeah, when this person does think of you, they think of, okay, Cupid, please. Like, I need to be with this person again, kind of vibe. And they just want to come away with you. They want you to come away with them. They want to experience you again. A lot of songs came through for you guys. We've read the stars, Zac Efron and Zendaya, or Zendaya and Zac Efron, however you want to put it. We have What If We Write the Stars. Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you. It's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight. Okay, okay, yeah. There's something about you guys aren't together. For some of you, a lot of you, you're not together with this person, and they're just like, I would like to rewrite the stars and hopefully end up with you this time around. Yeah, there's something with the no one can say what we get to be, and something about come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. Something went on in this connection where there was something lost in translation. There were lies told. There were people interfering, and this person wants to eradicate that and start over. Wow, that's crazy. Here we have Lovin' in the Middle of Nowhere. Um, something about the way, something about the look in your eyes is getting me high and taking my breath away. What was I saying? Um, makes me want to take a shot in the dark, put her in park, pull off, and get turned on. We were somewhere loving in the middle of nowhere. So maybe y'all was going on some trips, some road trips, and y'all were in the car together. And the way you were singing, the way you were talking, the way you were tempting them when they were driving, had them having to pull off into some remote places, and y'all fogging up the windows in that place. Yeah, loving in the middle of nowhere. Just you two. Come away with me. Loving in the middle of nowhere. Rewrite the stars, and there's danger of me losing all of my happiness. This person's lost you. They want you back. When they hear songs that remind them of you, could be the songs you were hearing in this car that you were singing to that made them have to pull off the road. These are tying into each other. There's memories of you traveling, being together, listening to music, those songs still following them whenever they hear them now. They think of you in all the times and all the places you used to go. Wow. Tying together beautifully. Here we have Hopeless Romantic by Megan Trainor. I gotta be patient, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm just a hopeless romantic looking for love. I'd risk it all just to have it. I wouldn't take it for granted. See, mm, um, I'm just a hopeless romantic and not giving up because I deserve to find my own. I can feel it in my bones. Yes, I know you're somewhere close. Wow. See, so now what we're not gonna do? This could be why your person ends up thinking you're sweet if you haven't met this person yet. Um, and they can feel that you're close, and they could be going through this moment right now, a karmic moment in their life, and you're gonna come in to help save them, or this already happened, like I said. And the hopeless romantic, they're like, I'm not giving up. I can feel it in my bones, and I know you're close. So if you have been in separation from someone, maybe they're gonna come back in, sweep back in, and say, hey, come away with me in the night and I'll write you a song. This person could be an artist. Yeah, there's something here about music. Despite the whole, of course, I'm pulling music, but something here about like songs that remind them of you. And then here we have Green Green Dress, Andrew Garfield, and Alexander Shipp from Big Big Boom. We have Deep Dark Velvet, Hugs Your Silhouette, Black Leather Stockings, You're My Juliet, Soft Long Hair, Baby Beautiful Eyes, Cool Me Down Before I Jump Into Your Thighs, The Green Green Dress, 20 Buttons and a Strap. Now there's an energy coming through again. Okay, so far we have 1, 2, and 3 songs coming through. But that deep dark velvet hugs your silhouette. Just thinking about how you used to look, soft long hair, maybe beautiful eyes. Yeah, with the whole, there's something about the look in her eyes getting me high and taking my breath away. We have that coming through again. Cool me down before I jump into your thighs. Interesting. Yeah, definitely a lot of adult energy in this connection. And there could be something about a green dress. There could be something about velvet or something about the dress hugging silhouette, period. Um, but this, I don't know, if you're not in contact with this person or in any kind of um relationship with this person right now, they're definitely in distress because they're like, there's danger of me losing all of my happiness. And the next part of the song is, for I love a girl who doesn't know I exist, and this you can fix. So they're calling on the gods, the goddesses. They're calling a little bit of everybody right now because Cupid is considered a god of love, of making people fall back in love or fall in love, period. So this is they're calling everybody like, please, I'm in distress. There's a danger of me losing all of my happiness. Okay. Wow. A lot of temptation, a lot of energy, a whole lot of, like I said, this person's like they feel like you are someone who's very important in their life and you played an important part in their life and they definitely don't want to let you go. But with all these heartfelt, pleadings of wanting to be with you, there's also very adult feelings here that keeps coming through, But I feel like this person's laying low right now. But I aim low, I aim true. They're laying low right now because they know when they do come back in, their aim is going to be true. You know what I mean? And to the ground is where I go. Like you're to the ground where they say, "Oh, I'm hitting the ground running," kind of thing. So this person's like, I'm aiming low. I'm very quiet right now where I'm at because I know when I aim true, when I do come time to come with you, to come get you, it's on and popping. Okay, that's all I got for y'all. Hope is romantic. They said I gotta be patient. Yeah, they're aiming, they're laying low, they're being patient, they're praying to all the gods and goddesses or God, period. Like, I want this person back, and they do tend to sweep back with this card here. So this turned into a whole other reading at the end, but they find you sweet because you were there for them. That's it. But I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We love to have you. Comment down any other readings you would like to hear below, how this resonated, why it resonated, kind of thing. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Welcome to your reading. Today, we have a message from someone with the ultimate sweet tooth for your particular brand of sweet. So, what do they think is so sickeningly sweet about you, you might ask? Well, we're going to find out in today's reading. Today's reading is inspired by Hotier's song, Too Sweet. Okay? So, you can give the song a listen before your reading. You can give the song a listen after your reading if you haven't heard it already. And then we're going to get into the, reading, the energies. So here we have the particular part of the song that you guys chose, which you're going to put to the side here and just get straight into the energy of why they think you're so sweet. I'm sorry for breathing mad hard. I'm trying not to inhale some smoke and use I'm holding my breath. God, I hate the smell of smoke. Okay. Oop. You have a phoenix. You got the heart of a phoenix. I think it's a song by, what's her name? You have Stingray. A song by Olivia Holt. Put it down. Okay, what do they think is so sweet about my group threes, please? What does your person think is so sweet? The horse, freedom loving. So the phoenix, we have rebirth, rising from the ashes. So never letting what you've gone through keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. So it's kind of like you've been through like a lot of hard times in your life and you didn't let it keep you down. You just rose to the challenge every single time. And in doing so, you unlocked a new part of yourself you didn't know was there. And it's like I'm getting like a very proud energy from this person. Like I'm proud of them. So they consider you sweet because even if you have gone through these things, you never let it change you in a negative way. Now, with the stingray, with the stingray, I've never gotten this card before. First and foremost, we're going to start off there. I've never gotten this card before. And at the bottom, you have a frog. Okay. So, something about your hair could be important. This person loves your hair. I'm hearing especially if it's like a orange, reddish kind of color. They find that very unique about you as well. But that's not what this reading is about. Here we have the chakras aligned. You're a very well balanced person. Like I said, you kind of have to be if your life is always going to, crap. If you're always constantly experiencing tower moments or constantly waiting for tower moments to come, you're gonna always be on your, P's and Q's, making sure everything in your life is in order, everything's well put together, making sure you as a person is like very well rounded, like making sure every part of your life is serving a purpose, I just heard. So, making sure your brain and your head is always clear, making sure your third eye is always open, making sure your heart is open, you're always speaking your mind, throat chakra is open. Then we go on to the solar plexus, making sure that your confidence in who you are and standing firm in your beliefs is, open and working. And then we have sacral chakra energy, you're always creating, filling up that part of you that wants to go after what they want. So following your dreams kind of thing. Then we have the rooted energy where you're always, I'm hearing competent. You're always competent. You're always level headed. You're not letting anything psych you out because everything's like in a balanced flow. It's like every thought is going through each chakra and back up to make sure it aligns with who you are, and then you can go along with it. If it's one part of something that is not aligning with a chakra or not aligning with who you are and making you feel uncomfortable, you move on, kind of thing. We have the horse, which is like free. You love to be free, and you're also very sensitive, empathic kind of emotions. Because I'm being taken to a video that I was seeing where horses were, I guess, being used as we know they are. They were being tied up, they were being showed off, and I guess people were paying to come and pet the horse or take pictures next to the horse. And this particular horse was acting up. It didn't like the kids coming near it. It didn't like the adults coming near it. And they were just like, hitting people, bouncing them away, acting a fool, as it should though. And then there was one woman who came up to him, and I think she was like disabled, or she was disabled, but I don't remember or know what she specifically had. It was kind of like those disorders where you can't really control your body or something. Is it MS or something like that? Like where you can't control your body and it's like always twitching and moving. Is it? Oh, I can't remember the name, but I know that. And the horse was like very patient and kind with that person because they knew compared to all the other mofos that was coming trying to touch and pet and kids alike, they was no good. But the horse read this lady's energy as someone who was pure, and it let the lady come and pet him. I think the horse was a him or her, and take pictures, and it was like very calm and stayed very still. But with everyone else, the horse was fighting them, trying to kick them, bouncing them. And this one lady came through, and she was like, someone who was pure, who may have been through a lot the way you've been through a lot, and they could sense the energy was really good on her, and let the lady pet him or her, take a picture, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting with this horse energy. You're very good at reading people's energy the way the horse was good at reading those people's energy. So Stingray is water. Phoenix is spirit. So you have like a very strong spirit, which is like tying into what I was saying about you didn't let a lot of things mess up your spirit. If it don't sit right with your spirit, with all your chakras. You're like, oh, go sit down somewhere. Like very in tune, very in touch, and you're very good at knowing. It's a very good inner knowing to know when things are for you and when things are not for you. People, places, things, situations, events. That's what's coming through, and this person finds that like very sweet about you. It's kind of like when to be a specific person around specific people. So what else does the person find very sickeningly sweet about my group threes? Yeah, that what didn't kill you made you stronger. That's what I'm hearing. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. And I don't know why I just heard that stingrays. Are they solitary creatures? I wouldn't know. We have romance. This person finds you're a very romantic person, very sweet. Something here about you being sweet. Period. With peach. So they could like your booty. That could be sweet to them. Who knows? It looks like a succulent peach to them. But when you're like in your romantic, energy or romanticizing your life, that's when you're at your most sweetest. Here we have hope. Okay. Oh, this is tying into what I was saying. This is so cute. And look at how this color is freaking beautiful. I've never gotten this card. I don't think so. But I'm like, when I keep looking at this stingray card, the blue is what is sticking out to me the most. I didn't say that, but then here we have this big blue energy, which like, yeah. So you speak words of life and wisdom into people, which they find very sweet. Like, you can do this, you can keep going. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you got this. You know what I mean? Because maybe you needed those words when you didn't have them. So you know how important it is to have those words of affirmation in your life from people, strangers, people kind of thing. And what? Not wisdom. I just said that. Wisdom. With the owl and hop. Okay. And now we have satisfaction, the turtle and the coriander. Maybe that's too far. Hold on, let me just get this. Fix yourself. I swear sometimes I watch this back and I'm like, why did I not fix the freaking cards? They're slanted as ever. Okay. Boom. Okay, that looks good to me. So you romanticize your life, which they find very sweet about you. Like, if you're eating ice cream, you're romanticizing that. If you're going on a walk, you're like, this day is so beautiful and I can hear the birds chirping and I can feel the wind on my face, and it's like making every moment your moment. Um I'm also hearing a love that will last from Renee Olstead. Um I want a love that will last. What did she also say? She's like, I don't want drama. Something that goes into that song. Love that will last. That's definitely something that you want. You believe in the old fashioned, old timey kind of love, which is why you romanticize your life, because you're calling in what you want. And in order to, call in what you have to kind of be it, and that's what that's one of your models. And this person finds that very sweet and cute about you. You're definitely someone who keeps the hope alive, and you help others keep the hope alive as well. You're someone who's very wise. They can come to with a lot of wisdom, and seeing things from all different sides. You're not someone who only sees things from one side, because it's giving me the energy of someone who's been at the bottom of the barrel and understands what it's like to be there, and then someone who's been the highest of highs and they know what it's like to be there. So it's like, okay, you think this person's maybe doing this thing to hurt you, but they're really not, because they know what it's like to be at the bottom. They know what it's like to be at the top kind of vibe. You're able to see things from a bunch of different perspectives. So they also find your perspective very sweet. I heard your disposition as well. So you could be like someone who's just very nice. Someone nice and sweet. Okay, so we're going to move on to the tarot cards now. I keep forgetting I want to go in the freaking deck. The book and read about stingrays. This is the first time I've ever gotten it, so I want to know more about the stingray. I'll pull your cards first. So what do they find sickeningly sweet about my group 3's piece? What is your person find sickeningly sweet about my group 3? 6 of Cups. You're someone who's very giving. You're someone who's very giving. You care about others. You're very giving. You care about others. There's something about like buying flowers. Flowers could be important. You buy flowers and put them in your house, and that's part of you romanticizing your life. You make friends wherever you go with the people at the places you frequent. So you make friends with the people at the places you frequent. So if you have a flower shop you go to all the time, you know his name, you talk to him, ask him how his life is going, how's he doing, kind of thing. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles has come through in every group. Is there somebody here who's watching all 3 groups? Or you watch at least a group 1 or group 2 because you couldn't choose? Because this has come through in every single group. I'm telling you, every single group. So, I guess you are some very good collaborators. You work well with others. You have the golden opportunities, the golden ideas. Like what you come up with, the idea you come up with is the one that's going to be chosen, If you have a meeting at work where they're like, oh, we're having a brief and we want to know, does anybody have any, suggestions for what we could be doing better in the company? And you're like, yeah, we should do this and that. That's the option they choose. Because people trust your judgment. You're an ideas kind of person. And I'm also getting the vibe here that you may have like a specific team. This person loves to see you work with your team. Here you have 4 of Pentacles. You're good at saving money. This is giving a little bit of group 1, but I feel like everybody has these traits, so I shouldn't, These are generalizations coming through. 9 of Wands. You're the conqueror. You like to slay the dragon. With that confidence you have and stuff, you're the person who's slaying the dragon. You're not scared to overcome challenges because, like I said, you've been through so many already in your life. And I'm hearing you may be unassuming but deadly, because that's what the stingray is giving me. You'll see a stingray and it's just like, oh, there's a stingray. Even though you know they're harmful, they're not big and they're not muscular and they're not imposing the way a bear, you would see a bear and run the other way because, of course, 10 times bigger than you. Or you would see a tiger or a leopard and just, have that instant fear because it gives off predator energy. Like, I just got chills. Oh my gosh. Like, just imagining, I'm feeling your energy. Like, I'm like getting goosebumps. Like someone just seeing you and it's like, like the way you would see a tiger. Like, can you imagine fear? That could just be me being terrified of seeing a tiger in the wild. Because what are you gonna do to me? A bear. Like, it's specifically a tiger though. Like seeing a tiger or seeing a cheetah. One of them just there. It's gonna rip your throat out, and you know that, and you know this, But if you see a stingray, they're much more unassuming. And if you were just to see a stingray and know nothing about them, you would not know how deadly their sting could be. It's giving someone who's used to being around people and being around animals, and you think you can handle them, kind of thing, but you couldn't because I think his name was like Steve Irwin. It was a stingray that took him out. Out of all the dangerous animals that man was around in his career, it was the stingray that took him out. And maybe because he wasn't scared enough or he wasn't expecting the stingray to do anything, you know what I mean? And he's like, I'm used to bigger and badder animals. Maybe he was like, okay, like a little cocky with it. And this person just like, and the stingray said, oh, not to make fun or poke fun at what happened to him because it's not funny in any way, shape, or form, but it's like, a stingray, you wouldn't think that would be what took somebody out who was so well, equipped with animals. You would have thought it would have been like a boar or an elephant or something that can easily overpower him, but it just happened to be a stingray, Like I said, you're unassuming in that way. I will get into the vibe of that energy. Here we have Ace of Pentacles. The way you're able to just, obtain these opportunities, like this is giving me this. this is giving me this. You know, wherever you go, you're an idea magnet. Like you always take the good with the bad. You take each new day with you go into each new day with optimism. You know, you're not like, oh, what's today gonna bring? Like, oh, what's today gonna bring? Like I said, romanticizing your life. Look at how the sun just came out and she's leaving her house on a mission. She has her pentacle and she's going to make that one pentacle work. What else do they find too sweet about my group threes? Too many cards. What else do they find sweet about my group threes? We have the Hangman. You have your moments of chill, of quiet, and I love how it's coming out. Like I feel like when you do need to make a decision, you go into like your hangman mode where you're meditating and you're just, you know, chilling and just, you know, I'm hearing marinating in the vibes where you purposely remove yourself from something. You purposely put your life on pause and like go into like I said, meditative state to find the wisdom. You know, you take pauses. They find that sweet. I mean, look, this is the King of Wands. You get things done. You get things done. It's coming out under satisfaction. Like you just have an innate satisfaction with life. Like you're not so constantly complaining about something. If something needs to change, you need to make a decision. You go into this hangman mode. You know, you hang up the conversations and people. You purposely imprison yourself in an energy of, hey, I'm going to figure this out, you know, instead of just overly complaining about it kind of thing. And then you find the solutions with the King of Wands at the end. You always find the solutions. You always find the satisfaction. You find the wisdom you need. You have the hope to keep going because you romanticize your life. And it all starts with you romanticizing your life, knowing that it's all going to work out. And then it does. And you could like have a master class. I'm hearing teaching other people how to do the same. Like, how did I go from being homeless to making $1 million a year? You know what I mean? And you have like a little TED Talk, a podcast, something where you're demonstrating things. You're showing people how to do it. You're not telling them, you know, you're showing them. And you know how to retreat sometimes, take time to yourself, be by yourself, you know? And like I said, with this coming out under the hope card, it's like you always wake up every day sensing and knowing you have an opportunity to make better decisions, to make your life more abundant than it even is. If yesterday you couldn't do something, best thing I'm going to do it today. Instead of crying and saying, oh, I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do yesterday. Okay, tomorrow's a new day. If you wake up, you're taking that moment for granted. You don't take life for granted. You're like, oh, I woke up today. I'm going to make the best of every single day. And they find that definitely sweet about you. Like I said, you get things done. You're not scared. Like you have this confidence about you that people are just like, oh, who's that? When you're walking on the block, oh, they seem so sure of themselves, you know, whether you are or not. That's the kind of energy you give off. That's what this person, you know, what's it called, finds very sweet about you. Okay, what else we're going to be getting into? We're going to be getting into these cards here. No, the song, the part of the song you guys got. Almost forgot. Here we have Too Sweet, Hosea. We have But Who Wants to Live Forever, Babe? You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. The rest of you like you're the TSA. I wish I could go along. Babe, don't get me wrong. You know you're bright as the morning, as soft as the rain, pretty as a vine, as sweet as a grape. If you can sit in a barrel, maybe I'll wait. Until that day, I'd rather take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and then my bed at 3. There's something unattainable about you. There's something unattainable about you. It's hard to get close to you. Like I said, if it doesn't align with you, you're leaving it right where it is. You're, what is it called? Not referencing. You're checking in with all your chakras. Does this make me feel good? Does it not make me feel good? If it doesn't, you can leave, you know? So it's hard for people to get close to you, even though they want to, kind of thing, because you have such a, like, not even a barrier up against people. You just don't put up with BS for long. So if you know one strike is more than enough for you, you don't even gotta wait until 3 strikes. As soon as your sirens start blaring, your intuition telling you, no, this person's not good, you're leaving. You don't need any more than that. You don't need 3, 4 strikes. You don't need this person to disrespect you more than once. Like, oh, you have enough to disrespect me? Oh, I'm leaving. Yes. But who wants to live forever, babe? You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. So you don't be kissing everybody. You don't talk to everybody. You know, you're not friends with everybody. You don't tell everybody your business or let them in on your life and what you're going through, you know? So only a specific amount of people or a specific circle has what's the word? Access to your energy. So you're exclusive. Boom. You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate and the rest of you like TSA. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that, but immediately what I was thinking of was like you're just like you have to take off all your clothes, and I gotta check you to make sure your intentions are pure before you come anywhere near my body. You know, I gotta strip you down, make sure you don't have any weapons to hurt me, kind of thing. So my mouth, you can't touch it because it's heaven's gate. You know what I mean? If you want to taste nirvana, that's gonna be for you. If you want the rest of me, my energy, you want my body, you want my soul, you want access to that. Oh, you're definitely gonna have to go be well checked out first. You know, background checks is what this person's. You know, they love about you, and they feel exclusive because they know by knowing you, you don't let everybody in. So the fact that you let them in, like, oh, you know, they're feeling like those people that don't have to go through TSA, that can just skip through security check or skip the line, kind of vibe. But anyway, don't get me wrong. You know you're bright as the morning. That's what this vibe was giving me. As soft as the rain. Like, who comes up with this? We have that here. Pretty as a vine and as sweet as a grape. If you can sit in a barrel, see, now this whole thing here is like patience that not everybody has, because he says you're as sweet as a grape. If you can sit in a barrel, and isn't that how they make wine? If you can sit in a barrel, they marinate, or what do they call it? Ferment the wine by keeping it in a barrel. And he's like, if you can sit in a barrel and turn this grape into a wine, maybe I'll wait. But until then, I'll take my whiskey neat, you know? So this person, like, you're too soft, you're too sweet, you're too, you know what I mean? Maybe unattainable, or I'll have to put in too much work to get you. But if you can eventually sit in that barrel and turn into some wine, which makes it like not more toxic, but a little more unhealthy. Because I feel like it would be easier to just take a grape and eat it. You know, he has the grapes here, but he wants her to ferment a little bit more and turn into some wine, because wine gets you drunk. You know what I mean? So instead of her being healthy, he wants her to be bad for him a little bit in that kind of way. So, like, to evolve with the Phoenix level, you're too, what is it called? You're not for the BS, you know? That's absolutely a vibe that's coming through here. Not sitting here like, I'm not playing with you. I'm not sitting here and wasting my time turning my grapes into wine so you can get drunk on me, when you could be me and like me in my healthy form, my grape, and eat me, you know? Yeah. But he said, until then, until you can become the wine that I may need, I'd rather take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and then my bed at 3. Unhealthy kind of lifestyle, you know? So, child, this person, I don't know. A person that's like, maybe you're too good for them. Like, their life is not ready or stable enough or where it needs to be to entertain somebody like you, of your caliber, is what I just heard. To entertain somebody of your caliber. Okay, good day. So we're gonna get some more. Let me shuffle these cards real quick. You're ready to slay every dragon. You're ready to save all the money. You're very possessive. You're very sure. You're very settled in your life. And that can intimidate a lot of people, because they're like, what do I do with you? Here we have Leo. Yeah, confident in yourself and what you bring to the table. And that color scheme is coming through again. If these cards don't move, stop acting like a fool. And this is I feel like King of Wands energy. The color scheme keeps coming through, of like a dynamic, unattainable royalty kind of vibes where we're hard to reach, you know. And this is giving teacher. This is giving teacher. So there could be a lot of people. The person who thinks you're sweet is someone who, maybe there could be a forbidden air about this connection. They're you're older than them. There's kind of like I can't be with them, maybe a coworker vibe, a boss kind of vibe, a professor kind of vibe, where they're seeing you as this person in front of the board. you know? So if you're a teacher and have some students, you're a boss and have some, what is it called, underlings, then they could have a crush on you. That may not be specifically who this person coming through is, but I'm getting the vibe that you do have some people who would like to get a taste at work. Like I said, you come in, you have the best ideas, you present the best ideas that make the company money. You come in every day willing and happy and ready to work. Like you're just a good example, honestly. You're brave. You go after what you want. You're unstoppable in a way. And there's like a cockiness about you. Like, I know I can get that done. Like, nothing's going to stop me with the Knight of Wands that this person finds very sweet. Okay. We're going to keep going. But that color scheme keeps coming through that yellow and red. So I'm hearing a creative genius, which came through group one. If you felt called group one, Capricorn. Yeah, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness, caution, and ambition. Yeah, you're unstoppable. You're ambitious. You're able to climb up any mountain. You're the mountain goat. You know what I mean? And that's This is giving me the a video that I saw on social media of mountain goats actually hanging off the side of a mountain, just chilling. And I'm like, what? Like, you just do things that seem impossible. Like, how? And they're hanging by their horns. And I'm like, madness, literal madness. Sorry, that's really loud. Because I have the microphone on and my voice is getting clogged, and I'm like, I have to clear it. But yeah, you are someone who's very serious. You're meticulous. You're materialistic as well. So what if you want something, you're getting it. With this Four of Pentacles, you're shrewd, which is Four of Pentacles energy as well, I would say. So it's like, you're a force. And that's attractive. What was I saying about you seeing a lion or a tiger or a bear? Oh my. And just like being just scared of them. That's your energy. You may not look it, but your energy gives lion, tiger, and bear. So it's kind of like, what do they call it? A boss that'll rip your head off. I just saw the imagery of Meryl Streep in Devil Wears Prada. So a boss that will bite your head off, but the people still admire you. And then we have Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. That discriminating, you're very good at knowing what's good and what's not good, because Virgos are very good energy readers. And they're like, oh, this person's no good. Here we have the fourth house, the home and the roots of your being. Get one more card, please. Why is say they're so painfully sweet? I want to say painstakingly sweet. Group 3. Why? And the ninth house, broadening your horizons. Either spiritually, academically, you're on a learning journey. Yeah, so you're always learning new things. Like I said, that wisdom card, when you need to learn more, you go in your little, meditative, you retreat into your little shell kind of phase, and then learn what you need to learn. But you hang your own self up. You pause your own world to learn more when you're ready to learn more. When you know it's time for you to move on or elevate. It doesn't have to be forced upon you. You do it yourself. The way when the phoenix dies and rises from the ashes, it isn't forced upon them. It's just a natural phenomenon that happens. And at the bottom, we have Aquarius. The energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. And I hope you can see that, because sometimes the lights be getting in the way, and I don't realize it until I'm watching it back, and I'm like, they couldn't even see that. Fourth house, you're very homey. You have to stay at home. You have a nice home. People just feel safe and protected around you as well, because you always seem to know what to do. The way a mother, you would run to your mom like, "Mom, I need help with this," and a mom knows what to do. So you definitely always know what to do. Now, what else do they find sickeningly sweet about my group 3s, please, before we move on to get some messages directly from their person? And these songs have been definitely letting us know what's going on in this connection as well. So if you want to stick around for that, you can. What else they find sickeningly sweet? about my group threes. You have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And I keep saying something about creative accountability. You're a creator, very creative at heart, you know? And people do feel very cozy around. Like I said, there's a familiarity about you with the Six of Cups, where you make friends wherever you go, or you make people feel safe, that they've known you before, whether they have or they haven't. Your life is a canvas. You romanticize your life. We said that already. We have wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. You're patient with that hangman energy. Nobody has to come and, tell you it's time for you to take a step back and pause or leave. You leave before you have to leave because you already know. We are the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth. Not we the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So that mother energy coming out again over this, by this Virgo and fourth house energy, very nurturing, take care of people. You're very loyal. You like to help. Like I said, you ask your mom, I don't know how to do this, mom, can you help me? And you just always know, you always seem to know what to do. And the Virgo is that very much that energy, and so is Capricorn. Are we taking all of these? See, look, we have soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Six of Cups. You come into this life feeling like you already know what to do, and you don't have to have, soul memories, but it's because you've been through so much in a short period of time, or in your lifetime. You've been through so much. You've had to be patient for so much. You're used to being patient. You're so good at giving love, and you have these soul memories and these gifts because you've done this before, and people just automatically feel comfortable around you. We have I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. This could be also something you're really good at. How many cards came out, Child? Stop it. We have rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. That is something you do as well. So I guess we'll just put that up here. I'm like, all these cards coming through, man. And then the last card we have is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So you're very good at focusing on what matters, focusing on the important stuff of life, which is a very Capricorn Virgo energy as well. You focus on the important, on what needs to be told, what needs to be said, the crucial parts of a situation. So if someone at work brings you a contract and tells you to read the whole thing, and take notes on it, you're able to get the crucial parts or tell them, hey, you need to add this or you need to take this out, Only put the crucial details in there. You don't need all this fluff kind of thing. So you get to the heart of the matter. Okay, now we're going to get more into this energy perspective. You have a good perspective on life, on things. You are able to remove yourself from the situation, from your, like, I think that's what the hangman energy as well. If something isn't going right in your life, you don't take it personally. You don't get upset or frustrated. You take yourself, remove yourself from the situation, and look at things from an outward perspective and say, hey, okay, now I know how to fix it. Because once you make it personal, it's hard for you to critique yourself because you always want to be right, right? So, but in order for you to move forward and have that perspective, you have to remove yourself from the situation and be like, okay, if somebody was asking me this, what would I tell them? If this was somebody else, what would I do? Having that discernment. But there is an energy coming up again and again of you being cracked open, your life being, in shambles, and you having to fix it, bring it back to life. Which is why we can have that fourth house energy of you, finally getting your life together, having that stability, that home base that you may have never had before. Oh my, okay. So what more do we need to know about this connection? What does your person want to say to them? What is it, what do we need to know, essentially? What do we need to know the songs can provide? I should be more specific about that. Ooh. What more do we need to know? What does your person have to say? Okay. Boy, these cards. So these are a lot of songs. Okay, come on. That's what I give for shuffling. We had 3 and I should have left at 3. Here we have the first song is Something of the Orange by Zach Bryan. To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from the bulb light. And what did I say about orange being important here? And that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting from the Ace of Pentacles, where you wake up every morning ready to take on the world. So this person's like, to you, I'm just a man. But to me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go when you throw me out, you know? Or when you did? Like, you left me behind so easily. And now where am I supposed to go, Charles? We have It's Been a Long, Long Time by Pentatonics. Not their song, but they covered it. We have You'll Never Know How Many Dreams I Dreamed About You, or just how empty they all seemed without you. So kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Wow. So it could have been a long, long time since you've been around this person, or in union or connection with it. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, you guys aren't in union or connection. So it's been a long time since you've spoken to them, since you've been with them. Take it as it resonates. Here we have Craving You by Maren Morris and Thomas Rhett. When it comes to you, no, I don't got no patience. There's something about you, girl, I just can't fight. You're like that cigarette, that shot of 100 proof. No matter how much I get, I'm always craving you. That feeling when we kiss, the way your body moves. Okay, so a lot of reminiscing about, the adult moments between you guys. This has been coming through, I mean, in every group, which that's something to be sweet on someone about. This read is about to be who's sweet on you. You know what I mean? Because come on now. We have Heaven Kane Brown. I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go, saying how it's going to be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced because I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Because I swear this is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. So kiss once, kiss twice, and kiss me once again. Kiss me one more time. Something here about wanting to kiss you one more time. Being close to you, just being in a cocoon of just you and them. Okay, so those are actual messages coming through. We have, oh, wait, was it you guys that wait. Was it you guys that I said this song and it came out? Bro, I mentioned this song at the beginning of the reading when we were on our fourth card. I said, you guys may want to love that will last. Listen to that song. It came out. Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay, let me read it first and foremost. We have A Love That Will Last, Renee Olstead. I want a little more. I don't want the middle. I want a little something more. I don't want the middle or the one before. I don't desire a complicated past. I want a love that will last. So say that you love me. Say I'm the one. Don't kiss and hug me and then try to run. I don't do drama. My tears don't fall fast. I want a love that will last. I don't want just the memory. Give me forever. Don't even think about saying goodbye because I just want one love to be enough and remain in my heart till I die. Wow. I'm still blown away. I'm like, I said this song, and I really do believe it's you guys. I said it with their whole romance thing. They be playing. I'm here for it. Okay. Um. Yeah. So this person doesn't want a complicated past. They want a love that will last. And this song could be coming through for like you. Maybe you're not the kind of person who would go and listen to the song, so it had to come out for you. Now we have Matter to You, but Kiss coming through again though. Kiss coming through again. And then that feeling when we kiss, the way your body moves, kiss me once. So your kiss, this person is very important. They could consider your kiss sweet. They think you kiss sweet. Okay, so we have the world so big and I'm so small. The ocean's big as the sky is tall. Sometimes I feel like I'm nobody at all. But you make me feel like I'm someone you do. Because I know I'm someone to you. You make me feel like I matter, you do, because I know I matter to you. Wow. So you see, this is coming back around to what was they were saying in this song over here. To you, I'm just a man, but to me, you're all I am. Here we have, I know I'm someone to you. Knowing that I'm someone to you makes me feel like I matter, kind of thing. Wow. But here with this, hold on. Something about my tears don't fall fast. It's somewhere here. Yes, I don't do drama. My tears don't fall fast. That's that Virgo and Capricorn energy coming through where you could be someone who's very hard to read. Yeah, I do feel like this song is you. You're saying this to them, but they're saying, oh, you matter and all this, all that. Okay? Hold on. Let me put this card back here because it's messing with my mind seeing this big gap here. Okay. Um, wow. You're like, I don't do drama. My tears are not going to fall fast because I want to love that will last. If you're not giving me that, I'm leaving. That's it. Okay, so we have Break It Down, Michael Jackson. Hold my hand, feel the touch of your body clinging to mine. You and me making love all the way through another night. I remember you and I walking through the park at night. Kiss and touch, nothing much. Let it blow, just touch and go. Love me more, never leave me alone in the house of love. People talk, people say what we have is just a game. Oh, no, I'll never let you go. Come here, girl. Just got to make sweet love to the break of dawn. So, if this person would ever get their hands on you again, child, they said to the break of dawn. And they said what they said. Now here we have, oh, the song came through again. Yo, this reading's going crazy right now. Hold on. Let me just relax, okay? We have Touch It by Ariana Grande. Because every time I'm with you, I go into a zone and I remember all the places you want to go. Take me all the way. Woo. Because ain't nobody gonna touch it, touch it, touch it. Because every time I see you, I don't want to behave. I mean, we're getting that here with these songs. I'm tired of being patient, so let's pick up the pace. Take me all the way. Okay. So definitely longing. And then we have the song coming through again. This reading's going crazy, okay? We have It's Been a Long, Long Time. So we have Kiss Me Once Again, Kiss Me Twice, and Kiss Me Once Again. It's been a long, long time. I haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. So emphasis on this, it's been a long, long time since you've been with this person, since they may have seen you, kind of thing, since you guys were together. So just a little what's it called, extra nuance to see who this person could be for some of you, but definitely someone who considers you like they're like not their end all be all, but it could be that. Because like, you're all I am and I'm just a man to you, but you're telling them they could have been bringing all this drama and you needed something more, and you didn't want the middle or the one before. You didn't desire a complicated past. You just wanted a love that will last. And this love may not have been lasting. And you said bye, but now they're like, oh no, I'm craving you. You're like heaven to me. It's been a long, long time. Come back. Something in the orange, definitely. You make me feel like I matter because I matter to you. They want to touch up on you. Go to the break of dawn, guys. I don't know. That was a lot, but yeah. I hope this reading resonated though. It was very juicy. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. Um, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day after watching this reading, while you're watching this reading, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.